Miss Stories Around the Fire. And at this time, I want to invite Michael Catania up. Where's Mike at? Everybody clap for Mike as he comes. I've got a microphone for Mike, and Mike's got goodies. So we're going to do our tribe talk at this time, which is just a time where he gets to share something from the Word as we've been reading together. So, Mike, you know the drill. You've got 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I am very nervous now with the bag.
I'm nervous.
Okay. All right, good. Go for it.
All right, cool. Thank you again, Pastor Ryan, for the opportunity to share with you guys. I do have some goodies in here. I got to take at least a couple of them out. Ooh, it's going to roll off. Actually, it's probably good that it rolls off. Okay, so we've been reading in Isaiah chapters 49. Oh, another one. Chapter 49 to 66 and Psalm 119 to 121. And I'm going to share a little bit from an analogy, a little bit of Isaiah, and a recap. So, raise your hands here on this one. How many of you have children? I know that row does, over there, right? How many of you know families and friends who have children? Okay, now we got a lot more. All right, now how many of you have ever been a child? All right, a little bit more. Not everyone. I guess the rest of you were born as full-size adults. All right. I got your attention a little bit. All right, cool. So if you didn't get it, that's okay, but I got your attention. So, how many of you ever woken up in the middle of the night and you got to go to the restroom, right? But you don't want to get up, but you got to go. So you kind of stumble in the dark, right? And you're stumbling, and it's dark, and instead of a nice handshake, you're like, ah! And you feel a pain in your foot, and you're kind of wondering what it is, and you kind of, you sit down on the restroom, or you stand, whatever you do, and you're like, oh, what is it? And you look, and what is it? What is it? Very good. It's a toy. And this toy can be two things. It can be either one, an enemy, which you want to choke out because it's disturbing your peace, not your children, the toy. Or it could be a reminder of the children that God has blessed you with. The wonderful children, right? So I've been reading in Isaiah, and Isaiah is packed full of promises. And so they're so rich. They're so good, right? And they kind of been like, they can be painful promises, or they can, that kind of remind you of what God said not to do, right? And then, or they can be promises of comfort and peace and joy, right? And of what God wants for you. So I'm just going to read real quick in Isaiah. How am I doing on time? Got a minute? A minute left. Here we go. One of the passages that really kind of spoke out to me, Isaiah chapter 55. There's lots of them. Here it is. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to the Lord, that he may have compassion on him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Really good passage, right? And there's tons more in Isaiah, so check them out. And in the Psalms. Cool thing, Isaiah, he read the Psalms. Cool thing about Jesus read Isaiah and the Psalms, promises and prophecies, right? Lots of them. So if you have enough time here at Word of Grace, someone will pray over you, like the Arabas and other families, right? Then they're gonna take passages from Isaiah, from the Psalms, etc. So my challenge is for you, next time you see a toy, or next time you step on one going back to bed, remember.
All right. I think they just about got it at the end there. Well done, Mike. Let's give another round of applause to Mike as he goes and he gathers all of his toys.